Ladies and gentlemen, here we are at the momentous debut of me, Bub, on the channel. So this is Total War Warhammer 3. If you don't know it, it's a turn-based strategy game on the campaign map, but when you go into battles with your armies, it goes into real-time stuff, and it's in the world of Warhammer, which is a model franchise, but that's a different thing. So today we're going to be playing the treacherous race of the Skaven, and I'll be playing one of my favourite characters, Queek Headtaker, Supreme Warlord of Clan Moors and Right Paw of Grey Seer Nardwell. So we've got a few buffs and effects and things here. Pretty much his whole thing is that he makes the regular dregs of the Skaven Ratmen race into somewhat decent infantry compared to their usual trash status. And we'll be starting right here. Main mission is to acquire the lost dwarven hold of Carrick 8 Peaks, which was taken long ago, and now it is just a breeding ground for all sorts of vile vermin, from greenskins to Skaven to bandits and treasure hunters. So here we go. Campaign difficulty is going to be very hard, battle difficulty is going to be very hard. No endgame scenario because I'm not a fan of it personally. Maybe one day I can do something spicy with it, but for now we're just doing that. Brilliant. So here we go.
Run things. Tell all Queek comes.
Yes, indeed. Queek does in fact come. So yes, we get a little blurb on how they work. We'll see how much I explain. Maybe you guys will just have to sort of patch it, pick it up as we go. But here's our guy, Queek Headtaker. He's our legendary lord, so our big character man. Let's give this weapon to him. And we start with a free hero, this guy who we will rename Bo. Brilliant. And he will be Queek's right hand. So we have the Misty Mountain here. I wonder what that's a reference to. And that's going to give us some sweet buffs and benefits. Most of all, food, which is our special resource up here. Getting more of that gets us some buffs. Having less of it gets us debuffs. We get it from doing battles and passive buildings like this one. And we can also use it to speed up the development of settlements. So, this building lets us recruit some characters, and tell you what, let's start with getting this Rattling Warrens, a horrible breeding ground. That'll be a good jump start for growth. Get these lower settlements up. And yeah, so up here you can see Carrick 8 Peaks, that's the place we want. We've got a control debuff until we capture it, and this is it up here. Controlled by some green skin rebels. You can see we start with a giant sort of undercity place. That's another one of our special faction mechanics. We get little burrows underground that they haven't noticed yet. There's a little bar here where they can try and discover it, but for now it's remaining hidden, and it'll give us a bunch of buffs while we're in that area or attacking it. So I'm also going to get this building, I think, which would give us a little more food. Because the undercity will explode when we capture the settlement, so it's not going to stick around forever. I intend to be over here relatively quick. So yeah, let's do that. Grab those scavenger raiders, and they'll get us some more food. It will increase our discoverability, but unless they've got a bunch of heroes and stuff there, then we'll be alright. So, here we go. Queek Headtaker's going to attack this guy right here, Masher. We can see he's got an army of 7 out of 20, which is the max unit count. But we've got a valiant 10 out of 20 stack here, with some valiant storm vermin and catapults and such. So let's just get into it. Start rolling. So we actually got lucky enough to get an ambush. Normally you've got to go into a special stance to ambush armies, but the Skaven have yet another special rule thing ability where their passive walking stance has a chance to ambush. So you can see in the deployment, rather than a fair sort of half-half split down the map, we'll be encircling them completely, which will be glorious because we can shut down some of these ranged pieces. They've got some chariots that'll probably run amok. But that'll be alright. So, here we go, let's fight the battle. We can auto-resolve it, which means it'll just generate a victory. But it's the first battle of the campaign, so let's make it happen. Whoops. Right, so we can see they're right in this puddle here, which is quite good for us. They'll be slowed and debuffed and stuff like that. So, those orc boys are going to be pretty dangerous. Let's have Queek and Bow group together. They'll go for their Lord Masher over here. We've then got some Valiant Clan Rats. They can be on the front here as well, because there's some Goblins over there. Our Valiant Storm Vermin, which are the Skaven Elite, if you can even call them that. As far as Elite Infantry goes, they're kind of average, but they're the best we've got, damn it. And they're faithful to our cause. Cool, and we'll just do a bit of entrapment, some encirclement over there. Catapults, I quite like this hill right here, so if they wanted to somehow get through all our troops and get around them and get to the catapults, they'd have to go all the way around and come up, plus it's a nice vantage point. They'll get some bonus damage and range, not that they'll need it. Right, let's move up. Group 1, which is Queek and Co. Move up, attack there. Let's get those goblins with our clan rats. These guys coming in the other end. Oops. And the Valiant Storm Vermin will move up this way. Slingers can shoot at the archers. Alright, here it goes. We have made contact. Let's use the Skaven Brew. So this is an ability that Queek has. It reduces armor, but it'll give him some damage buffs, which will be glorious. Have him do some good work. Let's catapult over there. Move the Storm Vermin in. Then we have this ability, the Menace Below, so we can actually spawn a unit wherever we want on the map. Maximum of 4 times. I've just used 1, so we're down to 3. And Queek also improves the number of those that we'll have. So he's quite good for that as well. He's just all about the mass horde coming in and swooping over. You can see that here. And there's some cinematic mode, get some cool shots. Oh yeah, you can see our little Skaven trying their best to fight these orcs. Valiant Storm Vermin. The Black-Furred Elite. And up here, fighting off these little goblin chariots who are doing their best. And there are the catapults in the distance. Where are they firing off to? Fleeing archers over here. Poor guys. Alright, but we should just about have this, I think. Yep. Just a few more goblins left. Chariots are getting away. Bo is hunting down that lord. Goblin spears. Let's have the Storm Vermin clean them up. We've got another menace below. Let's just plonk it down here. Make it happen faster. Catapults. Can shoot into those guys, I suppose. Doesn't matter much. Or there. Shoot there. We don't care much about friendly fire. Casualties of war. Cool. And there it is. So when we kill enough of them, they'll get a little debuff here to their leadership. You can see minus 120 from army losses. That's pretty much, you've killed enough to win the battle. So, you know, they're broken, they're fleeing, they won't fight back anymore. We can chase them down, but since it's an ambush, it will wipe out their army without us needing to hunt down any survivors. And there we, there we have it. So Bode took some damage, but that's alright, he beat up Masher real good. And we got this Dragonbane gem, which isn't going to be super useful for us, fire resistance. There isn't going to be much fire attacks coming in. So we've got a few choices here. We can get some money from that fight, get some replenishment. You can see it heals up our troops on the left here. Or we can get some food. And I think I'm going to want some food because we want to be tiering up our settlements. You'll see what I mean later. I won't do it here, but when we get to Karak Azol over here, I might make that a big and chunky settlement. So, yet another battle right here. Could auto this one as well. You can see the casualties are low, close victory. But if I play it, I could probably do better than the auto resolve. So we'll fight the battle. That's what it's all about, baby. Right, so here in this battle, our opponent actually has no general. So if I say put Queek over here, can I see more of their units? No. As we get, oh, tell you what, these guys can actually Vanguard deploy, so I can show it off, maybe. Which one here is, there we go. So you can see instead these goblins here, they have this blue ring. Queek and Bow also have that. It's a little leadership buff. You can see here if I select these Storm Vermin now, it's supposed to only apply when the battle starts, but oh, excuse me, they'll have a modifier while they're inside this blue ring. It'll just make them a little more brave and willing to stick around. Okay, so we're probably going to come all the way around this way. Clan Rats, Storm Vermin. Tell you what, let's have 2 units come through here, like that. We can reorder down here, and just like that. Slingers behind, Bow and Queek up here in the front lines. Bang, bang. Cool. Let's roll. Get up there, lads. Catapults can start firing at Orc Boys, because they are a bit tougher. Let's get the slingers slinging. Our halberdiers will probably devastate these goblin wolf riders. Yep, there they go. And our slingers can start shooting over there as we advance the line up. Catapults are hurling, which is brilliant. Our reinforcements come around. Let's put a little menace below right here. Tie up these archers. Make sure no shooting is afoot. Our characters are in and amongst them, and slingers can just start shooting wherever.
Ready to hunt, kill.
Storm Vermin chasing these archers over here. Not the most worthwhile in terms of value, but it's not like they've got super high value troops in this battle. There he is, Queek, our glorious warlord. Where is Bow? He should be in here somewhere. There he is, our champion, cutting down these wretched goblins. Catapults coming in as we rout these goblins off. Oh right, these reinforcements that I forgot about. You guys can turn on them. Catapult can shoot into here now. Menace below as these wolf riders come back. You can see when they've got this flag, they're routing. But when we win the battle, they'll have a skull. Or if they rout too many times, they'll also get the same thing, where they are shattered instead of routed. And that's where they just will not come back, they won't rally. So the catapult doing absolutely immaculate work. Over here, let's bring the Storm Vermin Storm Vermin back. Cool. Keep killing these goblins. Teleport is shooting into there, which is great. Yeah, that's alright. Tell you what, shoot at these archers before they come back. There you go, see. So we've won the battle now and they're shattered, like this. You know, they're not going to come back. We've won. Again, this is a settlement battle, which means that the army will be wiped out, even though we didn't technically kill all of them. If this were a land battle, we'd want to chase some of them down to get as many casualties as possible. Okay, so here you can see we could use some food and boost the settlement level, but I find I only really like to do that on the major settlements, because it doesn't take too long to upgrade these low tier ones to higher tiers. Look, we can literally do it immediately because we've got some growth over here. You see, when I don't have that, we've got 1 population surplus, and this will cost 1. Bang, it's tiering up. Over here we can recruit some more clan rats and some Skaven slave slingers. They'll just give us some extra firepower. And here you can see for our characters, we've got some levels. They'll get stronger as they level up and do more things. So here we'll get some more campaign movement for Queek, and maybe ambush success chance. Let's go to bow real quick, make him hit harder. And actually, speaking of, I want to over here recruit another warlord who cunning, sharp claws, ambush success chance in owned region. Let's go sharp claws, unless I've got some strategist. Yeah, let's go sharp claws, recruit. And, oh, I didn't mean to save him. This can be Bob. And we can put him into Queek's army next turn, and then we'll have the dynamic duo helping out the warlord. Let's go ambush success chance. I like to get this ability for Skaven, because as I said again, our passive stance, stalking, has a chance to ambush, so when we boost that chance, it gets pretty crazy pretty quickly. Right. I do also want to make this all fast, so that the end turn will go faster. And you know what, let's put that on fast as well. Alright, and end turn. So now you'll see it'll cycle through, cycle through all the factions in the game. There's a bunch right now, but as the game progresses, they'll get wiped out and dropped off the map, and you know, they'll only be the strongest remaining. And we just see that, yeah, Red Fang and Screenskins, they're just recruiting up at their Crooked Fang Fort. So we'll probably take Caracazol here. We'll have to wait another turn. So let's go right there. And encamp. Recruit. Yeah, we can get some spears, I think. And more slingers. Stick Bob in the army. Just like that. We could get a third chieftain just because Queek absolutely, you know, supersizes the capacity. You can see up here +2 maximum chieftains. We can also research now that we've built our rat warrens down here. So we've got a research rate here, and when I hover the timer you can see how many we need, so that'll take 1 turn because we get 100 per turn. So yeah, we'll just start researching that and we'll just move down the line. Right. Now that's all good, I think. Undercity upgrade, yep, that's alright. So you see our food building has finished, so we'll start getting more food from that, which will be all well and good. Next turn we'll probably take Caracazol. Yeah. No problems. Next turn. Okay. Research is done. We can get the next one, just move down the line as I say. And now I think Queek is going to hit Karak Azul. 11, yeah, let's do it.
I challenge, kid.
Right, so auto resolve says it's a Pyrrhic victory, because it is a walled settlement, and we've only got the catapult. Can I do better than that? I probably could. Clan rats, menace below. They don't have a lord or anything. Trolls are scary. Let's be safe and play it, I think, because Pyrrhic victory with medium casualties is probably more than I should be suffering in this battle. So we could, as you see here, build some siege equipment, battering rams, siege towers, and wait out a few turns and make it easier. But our troops get ladders anyways, so should be all good. So we'll fight the battle. Okay, sorry about that. Right, let's group all our characters. Is there anywhere with very few towers? Not particularly. Over here isn't bad. Here as well there's a few towers, but we could take them quite easily. There's a lot of space for our guys to get on the walls. Catapults can shoot over the walls as well. Yeah, I think I like the look of this spot over here. Then again, there's actually not much room. That's kind of clunky. Okay. Maybe not there then. There's a fair amount of wall space. I just want to get as many troops on the wall as possible. This might just be the spot. Let's put the catapults right there. Get our rats all lined up. Clan rats in the front because they are expendable. Life is cheap. And we'll get our storm vermin behind. Slingers like that. They'll provide some ranged support. And that's about all there is to the army. Alright. Just let them move forward. There we go. Let's roll. Catapults can start with shooting these orc boys, so... Their goblin archers are already scared, running off the walls. It's very easy to intimidate the AI and just sort of muscle them to the spot. Storm vermin, get up here. Might as well try and bust the doors open. They'll get there in 3,000 years. Slingers can get a bit closer, boost their accuracy. Characters move up. Yeah, the catapults are doing great work. These towers are plinking at us, doing a few shots here and there, but once we get up on the walls, we'll have more capture weight and the towers are actually the ours. They will work for us. And now you see the slingers absolutely flinging away. They are just, as you saw, Skaven slaves. They're not exactly professionals like these gutter runners over here, these ninja rats. But they do alright. They're providing some support as our clan rats clamber over the walls here. Let's get our character squad on the walls as well. Okay. So far so good. Slingers can move a bit closer. Storm vermin. Let's have them attack this unit of goblins right there. Let's get captured these towers now, so they're no longer going to be shooting at us. Gates are going to take 3,000 units to bust open. That's alright. Catapult's still doing great work. Look at that. Already got 116 kills. 127. Slinger's blinking away as well. They've got the range to just get a few shots in there. Great stuff. You guys get in there. Let's get a menace below on these archers. Stop them shooting us on the approach. These guys slip through. All these units can start advancing now. And we've captured the gate as well, actually. So that should fling open. Maybe. There we go, yes it is. Brilliant. So we can get some reinforcements in there. 4 in. Let's maybe a little bit closer, they can do some stuff. Otherwise we can plonk them on the walls over here. Let's do that. Troops over here are doing great. Archers are locked down. Let's make sure the same happens over here. Pink is in there, though the brothers Grimm are not. Here come the reinforcements through the gate. Slingers are plinking. Nice, the trolls are fleeing, that's good. They are the big spooky unit. We can kind of deal with everything else that's in their army, so it's good that they are on the run. Catapults coming in. So this is the wonderful thing about these summons, right? Because they're expendable. We don't care about them at all. So we can just use them to lock down a unit, bomb them. So we can just use these summons to lock down a unit, bomb with the artillery, bada bing bada boom. It's like magic. Right, so we're locking down all these other units that these archers unlock. The trouble with these greenskins though is they're still orcs, which are better fighters than our mere clan rats. So they are chopping us up. So having another summon come in and, you know, pincer maneuver them will be of great help. Stormbrowmen are doing alright though, especially fighting goblins. Slingers are on the move. Let's get our reinforcements moving up. But it looks like we've got this under control. Catapults can change targets, maybe. Come a bit closer and start plinking some other guys. Slingers over here can come through the gates. Get some better shots. These two can move up here. Yes, now we've got them on the run. Very nice. Let's get these reinforcements around here. Right, you guys all break through. Clan rats, let's go around here. Break these trolls again. Catapults are moving up. And we've got one more summon. We're fighting on this trap. So it's hard to hover these. Introducing our melee attack, which already isn't super high. So don't love to see that. You guys come back inside, we don't want to lose you. Come around, do some stuff. Slingers are in fashion. Get them up. Oh, I built just a trap. We can walk through that. Come on, guys. Don't forget your orders. Catapults are still doing great. We're mashing the trolls up. Alright, let's put our last summon here to shut down those archers because, while they are just goblins, they are doing some damage. And we don't like taking damage, no siree. Summons come out. Getting the archers. And support is coming around with, which one is this? Bo himself, marching around, coming to chop up these goblins. What a champion. Oh, and there we go. Victory! All their equipment breaks, they shatter, we have seized the settlement. Brilliant. There we go. So you see decisive victory. You know, once you get the practice in, you can often, without too much difficulty, play a lot better than the AI. It said medium casualties, we lost 300 rats. That might even count the summons that we brought in, which, you know, cost nothing. So, pretty much a zero loss battle right there. 277 kills on the catapult. Hell yeah. Right, let's actually have a look here. 300 kills, 1300 gold value, 27,000 damage. Hot dog, baby. Plenty of food, plenty of treasure. Will I bother tearing this up? I might honestly continue to hold onto the food. And we can, you know, maybe do Crooked Fang Fort, or go straight to Carragate Peaks. That's the one we really want to have tier 5, because if you look here, it's got 10 slots. Here at Carcassonne, it's only got 8, which is what you'd find in most capitals, right? So having 10 slots is pretty unique, it's pretty special. And it's got some unique buildings as well. That's usually why they give you the extra slots. Okay. So Queek's army here can get one more slinger. Maybe a clan rat. What do we have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, let's get another slinger. Get some more ranged support. Got some level ups. Let's do ambush chance again. Keep the lads stronger. And now $1,500 coming in. I'm contemplating getting a second army just in case old Gorfang comes around here. So let's do it. We probably want someone who can use magic. Because I'm a big fan of my magic mans. Sneaky, good ambush chance. Intelligent ambush defense chance. Let's go. So these here on the left that I'm selecting, they're the spell laws, because these guys are wizards. So that just changed the spells that they know. So I'm a big fan of, honestly, both Plague and Ruin are good, but I like Ruin. And we get this sneaky guy. So his loyalty will be between 2 and 7, so hopefully he is 3, not great, but he's, you know, at least not going to explode and betray us immediately. His loyalty, for now, lies with Clan Moors, which is what we want. So we'll get him a few units, and he will watch our backs. Oh yes, and we've captured this entire province now, so we get a commandment down here. We're going to do expansionist planning first, because that would unlock some of these rights, which are special abilities that'll last for a few turns. Okay, there we have it. Let's call this guy... Oops. Grey Seer. Come on. Hindsight. Hopefully I've spelled that wrong. Spelled it wrong. Spelled that right. Cool. Grey Seer Hindsight. Brilliant. And he will lead our second army. Aha! There we go. That's why we don't fast forward the end turn. Gorfang Rotgut is in fact trying to run around. Be tricksy. What do we do in response? Well, first we can change this to generate more food, because we've unlocked that right that I wanted, which is this dominating scheme. That one's going to be good for growth control, food, recruitment cost. It's all just really good buffs. Last 5 turns, 15 turn cooldown. It's decent. Well, good even, honestly. Let's also upgrade this settlement. Let's get the recruitment cost building and upgrade this so that we can get better clan rats. Now I should have recruited a chieftain last turn so that we could put him in Hindsight's army now, but I didn't, so that's alright. Where do I go now? Can't just let Gorfang exist here, so I'm going to bring Queek out of there. If he ambushes, he only gets to there. Which isn't in reinforcement range of this settlement. That's what this red ring is here. When I look at Queek as well, you can see he's got one. If there's another army, friendly army within that, they can reinforce in a battle. Tell you what, let's hop out of here. Attempt an ambush. 17 units, gosh. Even with that, it might not be enough. So I think Queek's just gonna have to rock up here. And hold on. Yeah, see, there's no yellow line between... Oh, hold on. There is when I hover Queek. I know he's bugging out like that. There we go. If I sit him there...
All hail, horned rat.
If I sit you in the settlement, let's recruit some... Oh right, money's hemorrhaging. See, there's the line when I hover Queek, but not over the settlements. I'm worried that he isn't going to reinforce, even though he probably should if the line is there. Strange things. Yeah, let's just get some more Skaven slaves. Bodies within bodies. Also haven't checked diplomacy at all here, so you can see all the different factions we've discovered, and you can make various deals with them. Non-aggression pacts, trade, confederation if they're the same race, like these are other Skaven here, so I can, you know, merge them into my army, my faction rather. Alright, but nothing interesting for now. Okay. Yeah, let's just see what happens. If we do lose the settlement, it'll be some money lost, but we can always take it back. It's not the end of the world. What I don't want is for him to just go the complete other direction towards Misty Mountain, because that's going to take longer to defend. Nice, we didn't spot Queek, and we see Queek is in fact reinforcing. That's good. So the reason why I assumed he'd attack here is because I had Queek in ambush stance, so he couldn't see Queek's army. He assumed it was just old Hindsight here and the garrison, which, you know, is much easier for him to punch. But with Queek here as well, with Bow and Bub, you know, he's not going down. So there's no need to play this, I think. It's pretty decisive, low casualties, auto-resolve. You can see there it'll wipe out the whole army, give us a good amount of food, money, and with that, our problems are kind of resolved. So he's going to go back to recruiting, but now we can push the offensive, because his only big army is gone. And Hindsight has gained some loyalty from that battle. Awesome. We'll do some movement range and warp lightning. Very awesome spell, one of my favorites. Right. We need to be ready for a rebellion next turn. So let's stand here with hindsight and get some more bodies. Also grab a warlord for him just so that there's a fighter. This guy's determined, so he's got immune to psychology. That's quite good. Ambush chance again with Queek. You can see I already got my dividends from investing in that skill point because we had a big 76% chance when old Gorfang was trying to waddle in. And now, what's the settlement got? 11 units plus 6. He'll probably recruit another 5 over the end turn. Oof, it'll be a tough battle. Let's just go in camp stance so that we get some healing on the way. You know, as little as it is. And yeah, hopefully we're all good. See what happens with that rebellion. They appear over there. Can I see how many units? Not just yet. Dwarves are running around, doing their thing. And these Crooked Moons, mutinous gits, is what that faction's called. They're just bombing about. Alright, so nice, the rebellion did not attack. Hindsight, I was a bit worried about that. Can we put this warlord in there? Yes, and still have enough movement to attack this rebellion. Bang, we get an ambush as well, so we can auto-resolve it. Nice and easy. And let's take the food. Wow, the Forest Cloak. Snipe and Vanguard deployment. That's good for... do assassins have... They do have a missile attack. That's pretty sweet, honestly. I don't know if I'll ever recruit an assassin lord, but I've never seen that item before. Pretty cool. So we'll grab this for old hindsight because what this is each Law of Magic has a passive ability. So whenever he casts a spell, this will happen globally in the battle. It's a debuff for our opponents, which will be magnificent. Right. Queek does have enough movement to attack Crooked Fang Fort. So we could start hitting that. Gosh, they've got a lot of armies here in Carragate Peaks. Let's see, if Queek goes here, what are our chances? Valiant defeat. Let's maintain the siege for now, we'll build some siege equipment. Nasty Skulkers, yeah, they've got crazy armor piercing. And, yeah, these abilities while they're in melee gives them a little burst in damage. 15 seconds, yeah, it actually lasts quite a bit. Okay, trolls as well. More archers, yeah. Alright, we'll wait for hindsight to sort of regroup over here. We'll get some more clan rats. And another slinger.
I challenge, kill, kill.
Tell you what, let's actually get another clan rat, because what we'll do is we'll just transfer now that we can get these guys with shields, which are a little better than the regular clan rats, they've got these bronze shields here, so they've got some missile resistance. So for archers and stuff, incoming shots, they won't take as much damage. And you can also see they've got some extra melee defense, so that's their chance of avoiding a hit in melee combat. Right. Let's get rid of these Skaven slaves, because we can get another one. I really want Queek to be... his army to be at least, you know, competent. Clan rats aren't great, but he can make them satisfactory, especially if we've got hindsight with a backup force. Right, yeah, I think we'll end the turn now. He's gonna sally out. I'm actually a fan of this, because he loses the benefit of his walls. Auto-resolve gives it a Pyrrhic victory to us. He does have a wizard. Oh no. Never mind, this is a fighting goblin. So no magic, which is great, because he's got a lot of magic reserves. Orcs, nasty skulkers, yeah, we saw the army before. Tell you what. How much food do I have? It's not going to tell me for some reason. With all his archers, we probably want a few menace belows. Like 6. That's 1 per unit. We've got the catapult to bomb stuff, we've got slingers for the trolls. We've got so many characters. I think we've got this. So I'm going to play it, because I think I can do better than a Pyrrhic victory. Like, Queek's whole thing is getting more menace belows, so look at that, it's only 2 food per menace below, so we'll just get 8, I think. I'm going to quick save, just to be safe. I don't want to just ruin the campaign here. I'm going to keep it going, make content, and here we go. Big old battle. Battle for Crooked Fang Fort, hell yeah. This is for all the marbles. Alright. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this pond to our advantage, because infantry get debuffed when they're in the river. So we're going to stand over here, because we've got the artillery. He's got to come to us. Clan rats here as well. Tell you what. Clan rats can watch the flanks, because we want to keep the artillery safe. This is going to be our breadwinner, probably. Slingers. Characters. Tell you what, let's spread them out. They can help out in various parts of the battle. So we can just move Bow and Bob around. Let's get a look at them. So we got Bow right here. What a hottie. And there's Queek in the middle. And Bob should be hiding amongst the storm vermin here. Yes, there he is. Brilliant. What handsome boys. Let's have our 2 weakest clan rats defend the artillery back here. Goes like that. Slingers. Cool. Let's roll. Catapults can start. Oh, arrow boys. That's what we want to shoot once they come in range. Blast them. Not a lot of enemies like over here in this direction, so I'm assuming there's going to be some nasty skulkers here. Maybe they've got a few on each side. I'm just kind of piecing together. So they've got an ability called Stalk, so I can't see them until they get closer. That's why I'm sort of speculating. You can see all the goblins and orc boys and such. So those nasty skulkers might swoop in and surprise us. Alright, let's get a menace below on these archers. Get him in there, get him in there, fight, fight. There you go, see, so the nasty skulkers appear, and they get closer. While we keep them fighting in these rivers, in the lake, we'll be in a pretty good spot. Catapults routing them off. Always hit them. Right, looks like there's nothing coming around this right side, so we can move those guys up. They're not sneaking around here either, so we can move these reserves up. Menace below. Let's get these guys here. That's actually really bad. Some vermin overrunning into the pond there. I didn't want that to happen. These guys can collapse on these goblins. You guys be sure to be shooting the trolls over there. Nice, we're routing off those. Tell you what, you guys pursue the nasty skulkers. You overrun into there. Shit. Bob is not doing great. Apparently, Goblin overpowers Bob. Oh, wow, both our Storm Vermin units are not faring well at all. Not good. Catapults are shooting right into there, that's actually really good. Queek, can you come back, please? Fight this Goblin character. Show him fear. You come back. You come back as well. These slingers can move back as Queek comes in.
I agree. Our tail's yours. Like claw catapult. Attack!
Alright. We're winning, but it's looking shifty. Storm Vermin is still fighting valiantly, that's good. We can do another... Oh, look at that. Queek dispensed to this guy so quickly. That's what I'm talking about. Bob, you disappointment. Couldn't do shit. Queek, can you kill him? That'd be pretty awesome. They get a mega debuff if we kill the Lord properly. Yes, there it is. See, their leadership crumpled as soon as Queek finished that guy off. Bob, you could learn a thing or two from Queek, you know? Look at this guy, waddling around. Yeah, I'm so good. I could kill a goblin. Apparently, bloody not. Right, we'll chase them down just a little bit because they technically sallied out, so it's not a settlement battle. So they will live to fight another day. Let's see if we can crump anything else on the way out. We can fast forward up here. Catapult's going to be great for shooting these fleeing units just because of its range. Yeah, great. Didn't even use all the menaces below. So, bit of a waste of food, but that's alright. As I said, when we used them, Queek makes it cheap. It's its whole thing. Okay. Nearly finished wiping them up. Plunk another one down here. Kill as many as we can. Cool. Close victory. Better than the Pyrrhic victory that auto-resolve gave us. Only 700 losses out of our 2,200 rats. Look at that, almost 200 kills on the Storm Vermin. 240 on the Catapult, as expected. It was the heavy lifter. Slingers did alright, had given some support fire, and Clan Rats were Clan Rats. Cool. All in all quite successful. Only 500 survivors on their end. Pretty sweet. Yeah, those nasty skulkers really got some kills. Especially, I think one of them went straight into our Storm Vermin, which was not a great matchup there. Cheap units with big armor piercing, so stuff like Storm Vermin, you know, heavy armored infantry is exactly what they want to be fighting. Alright, let's get some replenishment. I don't think we need the replenishment, let's reimburse our food losses there. Cool. Okay. Gracier Hindsight has finished recruiting, which is brilliant. Let's get the public order house here, the Taskmaster's platform, so that rebellions stop happening. Hindsight can underway there, so we can get Queek his new units next turn. Let's rank up Queek. I did not realize how close he was to his unique skill points, but these are good. It's going to make Clan Rats and Storm Vermin even better. Ambush chance as well. Makes him cause fear. In the meantime, maybe we just buff our units here. Let's grab that. Keep on making Bo and Bub better fighters, because that was frankly embarrassing from Bub, losing to goblins. I don't care about that Clan Rat. Bang, we can auto-resolve that. Satisfactory losses. And I think we can supersize that just a little bit. And immediately get the public order place. And demolish that. And now if we do that, next turn Queek's army can be upgraded. Right, let's get that. Boosted leadership. Yet again, like, it's all these little things, right? Leadership here, some melee attack and leadership here. Where's our Storm Vermin one? There, melee attack, weapon strength. Just little buffs here and there. Armor. That's the kind of thing that's gonna make our, you know, mediocre Clan Rats and Storm Vermin into actually pretty good elite infantry. Especially with the upkeep reductions. You know, we got a faction 25% reduction. Again, more of these stats or skills minus 10% for Clan Rats. You know, there's just little things here and there that'll contribute to it. Yeah, that one's just recruitment cost. Research. Let's get this one to make clan rats expendable. That way, stuff that isn't expendable won't care when they flee. So stuff like our characters, and later we'll get some monsters, and especially the storm vermin. They'll see the clan rats flee and think, oh, of course, typical dregs. Okay. Undercity upgrade. Cool. Well, with that, I've been recording for about an hour. I don't know if this will be one long video or if it'll be chopped up a bit. There'll be a few cuts here and there, I imagine, but we'll see how it ends up. But yeah, that's that for now. 7 turns in, good amount. We wiped out our first hurdle, the red fangs or whatever they were called, and next we'll either go after these dwarves or go straight on to Carrick 8 Peaks against the Crooked Moon's Mutinous Gits. Is that what they're called? Crooked Moon Mutinous Gits, yeah. Cool. And then we shall rule the World's Edge Mountains, killing Dwarf and Greenskin alike, because Queek truly is the greatest warlord champion. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a good day. See you later.